Yes, my people, I want us to watch this video. You know, sometimes when you post a video, somebody will say, who said that? Some people will be asking, who says so? This one is not a matter of who says so. This one is the governor of Zamfara State, the sitting governor of Zamfara State. I mean the incumbent governor of Zamfara State is the one making these claims. According to him, that the Tinubu's Minister of Defense is involved in banditry in Nigeria. A Minister of Defense being involved. You know, each time when we say, why is it that Nigerian government are not taking in action against this act of banditry in the country? It seems like it dwindles. Nobody does anything. Nothing is done, no matter what these people does. So here, don't ask me who said this. I want you to watch here and see for yourself, listen for yourself from the governor's mouth, a sitting governor of Zamfara State, Governor Dauda. Please, there is fire on the mountain in this country. You will see a lot of exposition in this very video. There is a lot. Just watch this video. Make sure you watch this video to the end so that you can understand better. Nigerian government and their security agencies are accomplices in the act of terrorism. But what baffles me is, how come a terrorist, a person that sponsors terrorists, is keeping somebody in detention because of terrorism, accusing someone of terrorism? While on short, let me not talk too much. Watch the video, but please share this video for other people to see it. Make sure you share it and comment on it so that it can be recommended for other people to watch. God bless you.
You know, in fact, let me say this very categorical. If I were him, I would resign and face all the allegations against me. And that would have been more honorable, because from all the information we're getting, my predecessor was fully involved in some of these banditry issues. Typical is the fact that there was a permanent secretary when his children were abducted. And it was unfortunate that he had to pay ransom through the government house. And it was also very clear, based on all the allegations, that
he's talking about your Minister of Defense.
Government house. You know, there are so many issues. So for me, honestly, if I were him, I'll step aside and face this allegation until I clear my name before I come back and continue my job. That should have been more honorable. And how can you imagine with all these allegations against him, and he's still the Minister of Defense? I mean, that is unfair. This man could have been honorable, stay aside, face all these allegations, clear his name, and then come back and continue to do whatever he wants to do.
We can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head. We also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is more making the situation to become more and more complex.
Reality.
Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Modu Ali Sharif, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Boko Haram sect to get him to win win the election, and that if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bugu Foyle as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Boko Haram camp, and said, where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them. So he was asked to resign, and that was how Foyle resigned from the government of Mutu Sharif. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie. I was just reminded this morning by somebody from Borno State that something was missing in my press statement. That in 2012 October 10, Alhaji Mutu Sharif was arrested in Cameroon on grounds of his Boko Haram connection. But the government here pleaded with the Cameroonian authorities to release him. Because he's a big man here, he cannot be arrested.
And Aswaju called me. He says, Hajia, I said, sir. He said, I respect your stance on not accepting the appointment. I said, yes, sir. Because I can't be a zombie. I just can't follow you because you said I should follow you. Let me know what you have for us up north. Because if I made a mistake on Buhari, with you, the truth is written on the horizon. So I have to know what you have for us. He said he's in London, that if I can, I should go over. He offered to buy me a ticket. I said, no, sir, I can afford a ticket. And then he said, can I get a hotel for you? I said, yes, that I will appreciate. I took the next Lufthansa to London. I saw him that same night, and we sat. And I said, sir, the reason why I'm not accepting your appointment is because I don't know what you have for us up north. Because in the north, every single person is either waiting to be killed or kidnapped. We can't go on like this. What is your blueprint for us? He told me
We can't go on like this.
that he doesn't have anything for us. I said, you mean, sir, you don't have a blueprint? He said, I can't have a blueprint because if I have a blueprint, I'll be stepping on too many toes and they might even kill me. This was what he said.
Yeah, I believe you have finished watching the video. You heard it all. You see, when people say that the government and their agencies are accomplices to the crime going on in Nigeria, for terrorism, banditry that is going on in Nigeria, because over and over, expositions like this have been coming up, that some of the people under Buhari's regime, even some of them are now governors, some of them are now in Asorok, that are members of terrorist gangs, that are members and sponsors of Boko Haram. Yet, when people say that Nigerian government are aware of the crime, their atrocities, they are responsible. They know exactly what is happening in the country, but they don't want to act. They are just pretending to sleep. Some people think it's just an ethnic language. Some people think you are talking because you want to castigate government. No. The government of Nigeria knows exactly what is happening. They knows who is who. They knows who are the real sponsors of terrorism in the country. Don't be deceived. These people knows who the real sponsors are. They knows the real sponsors. But what baffles me is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, answering for terrorism, while a sitting president, the president that accused him of being a terrorist, is a sponsor of terrorists. Why the person that accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that prescribed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be a terrorist, to carry out terrorist act because of fighting for the freedom of his own people, he's the sponsor of terrorism. Under his leadership, names were given to Buhari. Names were presented to Buhari. He could not do anything. He could not bring out those people. Even when they were arrested, they were ordered to be released. but he's holding innocent citizens in detention even after he's dead. Someone decided to inherit it from nowhere. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share the video for other people to see it. These people, there are many. God bless you. Please, if it is your first time coming across my videos, I plead with you to follow my page and subscribe. God bless you.